because I want to capture a little bit of bloody motorbikes, man. Nightmare. So, hello and welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm going to start this week's video by saying that the inspiration is almost back. I'm not completely out of the woods just yet, but things are looking good. Things are feeling much better. For anybody that is new to my channel, basically, it's not a huge deal, but over the past couple of weeks, I've been feeling really uninspired with my photography. I've not been wanting to come out with my camera, and I've just been really having to force myself to come out, and it's just been less than ideal. So I've basically spent the last fortnight trying to figure out ways to get myself up and out of this rut, this slump that I've been in. And I really wish that I could give you guys my cure to help yourself get out of a rut, but I can't. Like, I haven't really done anything out of the ordinary. I think this week I've taken a little bit of a step back from the photography, to be honest, but unintentionally. You know, I didn't start the week and say to myself, all right, no photography this week. I'm not going to watch any other vlogs. I'm not going to edit any of my images. But I didn't. That honestly hasn't happened. I think I've just done it ever so slightly, subconsciously, without realizing it, and it has definitely worked. And I woke up this morning on vlog day feeling really excited to come out with my camera and film my vlog. So yeah, things are looking really good, and I've decided to come out, do some seascapes, and what better place to start than a gorgeous New Zealand West Coast beach. Alright, so set up for the first image, and this is a sort of photography that I've honestly wanted to do for ages now, out on the coast, and it's basically really abstract, very sort of fine arty as well, and very simple, basically, extremely simple. So I've got my camera set up facing out into the sea, and I've got three elements, extremely simple, like I said: sand in the foreground, the ocean in the midground, and then we've got a gorgeous sort of stormy looking sky up there in the background. So three elements, and if they all come together nicely, we should get a fantastic image. And basically what I'm doing is I've got my 6-stop neutral density filter on the front, along with my polarizer, and that's giving me a shutter speed of about 5 seconds, which is really important for this shot. And what I'm waiting for is a sort of rogue wave to come in towards us, and then sort of cover all the foreground in front of the frame. And then as that wave recedes back outwards, I'm hitting the shutter, and during that 5 seconds the camera is capturing all that movement in the water as it goes back out into the sea, and it's giving us some beautiful lines that lead nicely up into the ocean, then into the sky in the background. So I'm really hoping it works, and I've done a couple of shots on the back of my camera. They're looking fantastic, so yeah, really excited to see how this one turns out. Now, I'm looking for a second image. Whilst I am, actually, I'll talk a little bit more about feeling uninspired with your photography and being in a slump or photography rut, whatever you want to call it. But basically the way I've been feeling the past couple of weeks, and I just really wanted to try and convince people that it is only temporary and that it does happen to us all, and just try and explain to people that they shouldn't quit, especially if you're a beginner, you just got into photography. Don't let it get you down so much that you just quit and put your camera down forever, because like I said during my first image, I'm obsessed with landscape photography, and it even happens to me. Like I have this sort of strange idea that I'm going to be completely enthusiastic about my photography all the time, but it's just not true. When you've got a creative mind like we have, you're always going to have the ups, but you're also going to have the downs, and you're going to enjoy all them ups. But I think you have to really find your way of dealing with all the downs to make sure that you don't give up, and yeah, just generally really try and stay persistent and don't put your camera down just because of it. It really does happen to the best of us. It's only temporary, and yeah, you just need to drag yourself out of it. Like I was forcing myself to come out with my camera when I really didn't want to. I just didn't think it was going to do me any good. But in hindsight, now that I'm feeling a bit better about everything, it definitely helped 100%. So that's one thing that I would definitely recommend. Make sure that you go out with your camera still. Don't let it get you down. So yeah, right, one more image I want to get, but it's hard because this beach is just torn up by all the cars and motorbikes that have been driving up and down it. It's honestly, it's actually like a motorway. It's crazy. So it kind of eradicates a lot of the beach photography wise. I can't take photographs because there's just tracks everywhere. It's a nightmare. So we have got these nice sand dunes at the sort of back of the beach, so I think I'm going to jump up on them and hopefully try and get a nice vantage point. But I don't know, it depends if I can find anything on the beach worth sort of photographing in the mid-ground. I don't know, but yeah, just going to keep exploring for now. Hopefully I can find something. Right, so up on the dunes, and we have got this really sort of gorgeous scene that I hope you can see behind me of a sort of river or small estuary leading out into the ocean. And there's lovely black sand on either side of it, but like I say, it's just destroyed by all the cars and stuff. It's really frustrating because as I stand here now and look at the scene, it would be gorgeous to take a photograph. But it's just not going to work because the cars have destroyed the sand, which is really annoying. They have every right to be here, but just from a photography point of view, yeah, it's a bit annoying. So I don't really know what I'm going to do, to be honest. I'm going to keep searching at least, and yeah, I have to find something. I have to find something on this beach. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so I'm actually quite glad that it didn't work out up there on the dunes, because like I say, the tracks on the beach were just a disaster. I was never going to get a shot up there, especially with the wide angle lens, and it's forced me to come back down onto the beach. But I'm glad, because it means we're kind of sticking to the theme of fine arty or minimalist or whatever you want to call it, just keeping it simple basically, and that's exactly what I'm going for here again. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, like I said. So again, to be honest, this is going to be fairly similar to my first shot. However, we have got a subject in the image. We've got a really nice rock formation out there in the distance, and again we've got sand, sea and sky. Super simple, exactly what I wanted to go for. I'm shooting at ISO 100 f9, and it's giving me a shutter speed of 1/13 of a second. Now I should also mention that I've changed lenses. The wide angle lens wasn't working at all down here. It was capturing too much in the frame, too much of the land. These cars and motorbikes were in the frame, which I definitely did not want. So I've put the 18 to 55mm lens on, and I'm shooting at 55mm. So I'm trying to compress the image and basically just capture what I want to capture in the frame and keep it really simple, sticking to the theme. So no filters or anything like that, and I want a little bit of a quicker shutter speed here. So yeah, 1/13 of a second is working quite well. So yeah, not really a lot else to say. I'm in a similar fashion to the first image. I'm waiting for the waves to do their thing, and this time I'm waiting for some nice rough waves as they sort of pass by in front of that rock there in the image, and yeah, it just adds a little bit of interest to the image. And again, pretty happy with this one. Let me know what you think, guys.